The crew worldwide, from Cali to Twitter, real hardcore fans, boxing ass niggas, consistency cops, police the views, we'll pull up receipts for any debate you choose. Shout outs to Clan Archie for the dope production. Ring Gang stay with the best discussions.
Ring Gang Radio.
Yeah, what's good, yo? Welcome to another hour of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Patscorpio, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do? Goat artist, Shutterworth da Gawd, LB, Lauderdale Boss, Ring Gang.
Yeah, Ring Gang in the house once again. You know what I mean? So LB, man. So I mean, we all know like last weekend there wasn't really any boxing on. You know, it was the holiday weekend. You know, people were chilling. They were eating the barbecue, drinking their beer, watching fireworks and whatnot. You know, I mean, it was kind of. I mean, in a way, it was kind of relaxing. You know, not to really think about boxing for a little bit. You know, it was cool. I mean,
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. You know, I mean, I know you were thinking, it was the perfect weekend, for at least one card to be up and going. You know?
Yeah, at least one fade.
Yeah. So, but unfortunately, it was not. You know, like I said, I mean, to me, I just got to catch up on my Netflix shows and shit like that, and do some other things though. But it was it was cool and whatnot. But now, of course, this coming weekend, there's a lot of boxing Friday and Saturday. However, this boxing is pretty much it's a perfect example of what we talked about previously in with regards to boxing in 2019. Showcase Part 2. This coming weekend's slate of fights is a perfect example of what we talked about before. Like fights are just happening just to happen. You know, with the exception of probably like one fight. You know, it's just like, you know, it's like there's a lot of fights, but nothing that like really draws your attention. You know what I'm saying?
Slim Pickens. You know what? Better yet, you know what this weekend is?
What is it?
All the OG niggas out there who remember watching Married with Children. I'm gonna take y'all back real quick.
Word.
There's a little routine in the show where Al, you know, Peggy, that bitch ain't cook. He working in the shoe store all day. He pissed off. He tired. He hungry. Bitch ain't cook. You go to the kitchen. And he'd flip over the fucking toaster and hit the bottom of it. And, the crumbs, the toaster leave-ins.
The shavings.
The shavings. All that shit would just go into his hand and, he would get a little mouthful and, eat it and be like, right, toaster leave-ins. And he'd go back on the couch and watch TV. Yeah, that's what we getting this weekend. Some fucking toaster leave-ins.
Oh man, and that is real talk right there, man. But yeah, it's just like there's a lot of boxing. There's boxing on ESPN, PBC, Showtime, regular Showtime, and the Zone, and it's just like I mean, it doesn't move any type of needle whatsoever. So it's just like,
bruh, it's like if everybody on your block bought the fight night game at the same time and all decided to play career mode at one time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like everybody this nigga, that nigga is like, damn, hold on, wait, y'all still on your third fight? Like, yeah. That's what this shit is. Like, oh my goodness. Like, there's only like maybe one fight that's decent that, it must have came from maybe a good English muffin or maybe a real good bagel.
Or a biscuit even, man.
You know, this is one of the good little parts of the little toast and leave-ins. You know,
right?
you already know what fight I'm talking about.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll mention that fight first before we start listing down all these other fights that are just like, why? But yeah, the fight, because this one has further implications in this actual division. It's Ray Vargas, the WBC Junior Featherweight Champion, or Super Bantamweight, whatever you want to call it. He's facing Tomoki Kamita. Now it's a quality fight at 122. It's guaranteed it's probably gonna be like a bar burner or something like that. I mean that fight is gonna be serious.
Kamita always give you a good fight.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like he only has those 2 losses to Jimmy McDonald, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good fights.
Yeah, especially the first fight. The first fight, literally. Yeah. The first fight was like, Jimmy McDonald won that by the skin of his teeth. But then the second fight, though, he definitely lost that one a lot more clearly.
Yeah.
But ever since then, like he's been on an almost 4-year unbeaten streak, though. So, yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how he's gonna deal with Ray Vargas's work rate and fan-friendly style of punching, because Vargas
some good exchanges.
Yeah, although Vargas, though, he did go down in his last fight because he fought an actual puncher who looked like he was about to score an upset, but he came back to outwork the dude. This is definitely the best fight of the weekend on paper by far. And this one
deserve its fellow toaster leaving crumbs. You don't. They could have gave us that fight last weekend, and it would have been all two by itself, and it would have got all this attention, and we would have got a real good fight that we would have remembered. You know what I mean? But
although this particular fight, though, at least the co-main event is Oscar's cousin Diego De La Hoya versus Ronnie Rios. That will possibly be another barn burner. So that's not a bad supporting act.
Yeah, it's not. That's what make it worse, because it's like you put a decent card and you hide it underneath a whole bunch of other dead bodies.
Yeah,
like that's what y'all did. It's like some niggas came in, shot up the whole fucking room, and like 2 decent cards survived, and they're like, what? I don't want them to come get us too, so let's hide under these other cards that no one gives a fuck. Yeah. That's the fucking survivor boxing card. Because everything else is just, okay, what else? Like,
right. So, let's go down the list of them. Starting from this Friday, there's 3 cards. The first one is gonna be early in the fucking morning. It's gonna be in Japan on ESPN Plus, with the main event being Robert Brandt, who holds the regular version of the middleweight title for the WBA, against Ryota Murata in a rematch from this past October. I saw this fight. I saw the first fight late, and I didn't think too highly of Brandt because of his performance in the World Boxing Super Series, but he kind of surprised me with how he literally beat the shit out of Ryota Murata in this fight. But then
out-fought him, like complete job on him, really.
Yeah, exactly. It was so thorough that even a rematch of this day, a rematch shouldn't even really happen. It wasn't. The fight wasn't even close, and it was just some more bullshit. So like when I heard
Murata, maybe with 2 rounds, I'm trying to think. I had him winning. I think there was one round where he let his hands go. I think he was trying to come back, but then it's like he got boxed up right after that. So it's like, it ain't moved. So, and I think he had maybe got an early round. So yeah, I had him winning about 2 rounds. And that was it.
Yeah, it wasn't a competitive fight, and it totally flipped my opinion on Robert Brandt, who's going on to he basically like he's thinking offense is key now. So he's just like he's been brawling his ass off. But like I said,
let me ask you this real quick.
what's happening?
Since he kind of that performance kind of turned you around on him. If he beats Murata in the rematch again, same type of performance, what shot do you give him against Jamal Charlo?
I would say he has a good chance. I mean, I'd still put Charlo. I mean, Charlo is not like Charlo is still accurate, but Brett is there to be hit. He was still hit. I'd give Charlo a good, at least it'd be like a 60-40 chance. No, it wouldn't be like overwhelming.
A better shot than Brandon Adams?
Yeah, for sure. But like I said, that's just my opinion. That's just because. But then I've seen Brent lose and I've seen him win. So it's like, I think it really just depends on who it is. Like, I don't think both shows would have any real issues with him. They shouldn't, But
yeah, shouldn't.
But boxing, boxing is the theater of the unexpected. You just never know who's gonna struggle with who.
I mean, I agree with you. That's a fair assessment. I agree with you. Like I just had to throw that out there because that might be a fight that's might be on the table, might be mentioned. If Brand repeats history again, because I think he will.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If Murata wins this one, I'll be legit surprised, because you're talking about somebody who was outclassed, making a comeback, turning shit around, and with this fight, I don't even know what he could do. Like maybe throw more punches, like because he came forward, like if he moves, it's almost like you have to change him as a fighter, like move his head, like you got to make him different in order to win. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting, and I'm pretty sure it'll be entertaining enough, but not to the point where where I want to see it. Yeah, actually, I want to see it again because I don't think Murata.
Not as a main event either.
Because I don't think Murata got his weight up for me to even care about that particular fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not bad as a co-main.
Yeah.
But as a main event, like that's a slim picking main event. Like.
Yeah, for sure. And then after that, on Friday too, we go with the ESPN Plus, where England has a whole bunch of shows. I'm not gonna name the opponents, but here are the people on this card: Jazza Dickens, Rocky Fielding, Martin Murray, Terry Flanagan. That's an actual card on ESPN Plus, and I paid for ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus needs to get it together. Like, there's some fights on there. Yeah, it's a Jobber Festival. It's like ESPN has fights on there. ESPN where they have a hard time deciding on what fights go on regular ESPN, what fights go on ESPN Plus. I paid for this shit. Like, ESPN Plus is is the service, and most people talk about the Zone. The Zone, I actually get my money's worth most of the time.
Yeah, definitely. Now it seemed like it took a little while for niggas to get their money's worth with the Zone, but you definitely have some moments where you get your money's worth. But
right.
ESPN Plus,
I mean, outside of maybe the card for Kovalev and Kovalev and
it was so long ago though. Like I swear that was like what, February,
like before, like last year, ESPN Plus, they had plenty of like good cards. Like they had some good cards that was aired on there, and it was cool. But ESPN Plus this year, I have not been happy with it at all. And the fact that a fight like this is, with the exception of maybe like one fight, and that's the fight that I actually went to with Jennings and Rivas. That was in. I mean,
that was a quality matchup right there.
Yeah, and that card really was a pretty good card. But I've not been pleased with ESPN Plus's boxing offering this year. And yeah, this is just one of them. Like, yeah, like the English cards, you know, I have not been impressed by them on ESPN Plus. But a card that has these 4 names on there in the A side row, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Like, what are y'all doing? Like, let's rethink this, guys.
Yeah, seriously. Yes,
guys,
I know.
this is box. Guys, this is jobber.
Jobber. You know what I'm saying? This is I mean, that's like the version, the boxing version of WWF Superstars that used to come on Saturday at noon on like Fox or some shit like that, or WWF All American Wrestling Channel that used to come on Sundays after I got back from church. You know what I'm saying? That's the boxing equivalent, man. It's just like, come on, man. Well, I mean, I'd rather them not televise that shit at all. And let just England enjoy that on TV instead of me having to see this on and having this be offered ESPN Plus. You go watch that shit, man. Seriously.
Or take these fights and throw them on bigger cards, man. Like, so when you do have decent cards, it's filled out with quality matchups throughout the whole night instead of these up and down. You know, one fight is like a boring decision with these 2 no names, and then another fight is a quick early knockout with an A side and a career mode cat. Then the next fight is a quality matchup.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all over the place. Like, what is this?
Yo, seriously, it's just like, yeah, most likely I'm gonna ignore that card. I will not watch that unless, you know, something yeah, unless someone like maybe a Martin Murray or Terry Flanagan gets knocked out, or you know, it's Fielding Dickens. I don't care 2 shits about them. They've gotten knocked out before. If they say more and more loses, then I may go to it just to log in just to take a look. But yeah, other than that, this card gets the gas face.
Yeah, for real. Like,
and then we have the Showbox card. Yeah, Showbox, like I said before, Showbox used to be a legit show for the up and coming fights. That and ESPN Friday Night Fights, like guaranteed. Like, you know, anyone, you know, who you're trying to see see who might potentially go to the next level, they fought on either or of these cards, man. You know,
and any given Saturday or Friday night, you know, you would get a damn good scrap out of that shit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like, it meant something, but now it's like,
Showbox. And it's not a slow decline, but this year Showbox has been off. Showtime's offerings have not been too good. Showbox's offering has definitely not been that good. You know, in this one,
like multiply not good by 2 times.
Where
you get Showbox.
Right. I mean, any Showbox card that has BJ fucking Flores on there as a co-main event isn't worth a goddamn thing. BJ Flores is a never was. I don't want to see BJ Flores on my TV unless he's doing his announcing or whatever the fuck he does for PBC. And I'm not even even Jermaine Franklin versus Jerry Forrest. I'm not even gonna be. I don't even want to talk about that damn fight. Like,
man, it's like that's random select mode.
Yeah.
Let me jump in that little Street Fighter 2 airplane and go from one side of the screen to the next. Like, it's bullshit, man. Like,
yeah, it's pure bullshit. Like, I'm not I as I got older, I mean, I've stayed in for the most part to watch Showbox on Fridays. You know, sometimes I watch it and then, you know, I go out. Yeah, I don't see myself staying in, like, I mean, if I watch this fight, that means, actually, no, I won't be watching this fight because I'll probably be sleeping by then. I have to be sleeping.
It's like, you know, and it almost makes you think, like, damn, you question yourself, was I a bigger boxing fan back then, or just boxing was worth more back then, and it was worth missing out on other shit just to see a fucking fight live? Because I feel like, you know, boxing was just better back then, like, where you didn't want to miss something. Where now it's like, fuck it, I'll see this shit later.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even watch it later. Like, you already know, you don't even care.
Yeah, and I definitely don't care about that show, but I'm straight on that. You know, like I said, I mean, but like I said, I'll be sleeping already, and I'll explain the reason why in a little bit. And then we have probably the most random ass card of this year. The big a card like what the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck is this happening? In Saudi Arabia, it's not televised anywhere, but because it's so absurd that I want to talk about how absurd this fight is and how this is a picture perfect example of a fucking showcase that shouldn't be. We have Amir Khan, fresh off getting his ass whooped by Terrence Crawford, going into the ring.
Nobody wanted to see, because no one wanted to see Crawford and Khan. So let's just make that shit clear. Coming off a fight that no one wanted to see, and he's riding back into the take it from here.
Yeah, and because most likely the Arabs are offering him a bag for this, so he is facing none other than Billy the Kid Dib. That's a main event in 2019. Amir Khan at welterweight. Billy Dib is a former featherweight champion who last fought at super featherweight.
Trash.
Pure trash. It's a 12-round fight. What the fuck? And its co-main event is Huey Fury, the cousin of Tyson Fury, going in for a 10 or 12 rounder against my brethren, Sam Peter. I'm sorry, but why is Sam Peter fighting in 2019 now? I mean, Sam Peter is 39. I believe he's 38 or 39. I think he's 39 now, or he's going to be 39 in a couple months. This is an actual fight. Huey Fury is a fighter that's in his actual prime, somewhat. I think he's even less talented than Fury, and I don't think highly of Tyson Fury. But putting him into the ring,
hater.
I mean, what the fuck? I mean, who thought of these fights? Amir Khan versus Amir Khan was fighting someone that was actually a lot more pathetic. I'm going to use the word pathetic than Billy Dib. That one was, and then he fucked up his back by getting into a car accident. Amir Khan's original opponent. So Billy Dib stepped in. Billy Dib retired last year after his ass whooping that he got at the hands of Tevin Farmer. But then he's going today. He's got to jump up about 3 weight classes to go to welterweight to fight at welterweight. Fight Amir Khan. So it's just like it's like a big what.
You know, Amir Khan gonna be heavy in that fight. Like he's not gonna come in shape like he did for where he tried to with Crawford. Like he's gonna come in there like he did for Samuel Vargas, and it's gonna be either gonna blitz him out or get lazy, and it's just gonna be a rough, ugly fight because neither one have good footwork. Like they both have the same type of shoddy footwork where they can't control their feet. The feet goes to the opponent before the upper half, and it's just ugly, and they get in the clash. Especially Dib gets into a lot of headbutt clashes and shit.
Headbutt clashes and clinches.
Yeah, he can't get his shots off. It's just an ugly style. Like imagine Andre Ward fighting John Ruiz. Like who in their right mind would want to fucking see that travesty of a fight?
Yeah. Apparently it's the Arabs, the rich Arabs want to see this fight in Saudi Arabia.
Nah, please look. I'm speaking to y'all. I'm speaking to my rich Arab brothers out there, yo. Y'all got the bag. Y'all want to stage your own fight on some damn gladiatorial games. Y'all on some next level shit. Y'all want to just have y'all own fight in the middle of nowhere and just boss up, do it big. I respect that. That's dope as fuck. That's cool. But next time, before y'all do that, holla at some real boxing folks, so y'all can kind of see, so y'all could get the type of, get your money's worth with these fights. If y'all tossing the bag like that, shit, just holla at Ring Gang. I'll name some fighters that y'all can holla at. I think this guy could take 3 mil. Like, shoot that to him. Give him 2 months training camp, nigga. You'll get you a fight. Him. Like, bruh, like we'll hook you up. We'll get you a whole card. Like, And you probably just gonna have to drop like 20 mil, and that'd be like, honestly, people gonna be coming to you like, yo, like, so you got the license rights for this. You know, that's how it's gonna look. Cause niggas is gonna be like, damn, who's televising this? Like, y'all really out here? Y'all got y'all got him fighting him? Yeah, this person like, come on, like y'all wasting y'all money putting these fights together. Like, definitely, that's like, you know, you know how niggas be like, yo, we want Mariah Carey to sing for us. You know, we gonna shoot her the bag. You know, we want so and so. That's like saying, you know what? Nah, we don't even want the Mariah Careys, the Whitneys, the Beyoncés, none of them. Let's go for like, let me see. Let me go real random. Truth Hurts, nigga. Let's go for her. And that's no disrespect. She could sing, she talented, but I'm just saying, like, there's levels, like, you know. Let me see. Blue Cantrell, nigga, like
Blue Cantrell.
The chick from City High, nigga, like, what's next? Like,
the chick from Coffee Brown.
It's like it's just gonna keep getting more random and random. Like, that's what this shit is. And it's like saying, okay, you know what? We got all these random singers. Let's make them cut an album. That's what y'all doing with this card.
Yeah.
Sam Peter, Amir Khan, Billy Dick, get the fuck out of here.
Right. Huey Fury, boy, who I think is absolute struggle. Like, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all got them all on a card?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with y'all? If the only way it's acceptable to have them all on a card if they all in the ring fighting at once on some battle royale shit. Then that will fucking get my attention. But if y'all ain't creative like that, then nah, don't even waste our time, man. Nah, stop. Yeah, no wonder y'all ain't trying to televise that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll show up. It should tell us where it'll show up eventually. Like I said, especially if anything happens that's like out of the ordinary.
I'm sure, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Damn, see what y'all did, boxing. Y'all got me falling asleep just talking about these sorry ass fights.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm sure, you know, some highlights or something will come up, you know, if somebody gets a knockout, you know, but it's not, no one's gonna be you know, breaking the internet trying to catch this shit live.
Right.
Or trying to find an undisclosed, you know, stream. Nah, that ain't happening.
Yep, pretty much. And then